Hello and welcome to my video. For anyone that doesn't know me, my name's Andrea and I help women over the age of 40. I help to empower them to create more hormonal balance in their lives, and so they can get on with their life and feel good and look good inside and out. And I've been doing intermittent fasting now for the last year or so, and I've been seeing lots of great results for myself. I speak to a lot of ladies and they're just having lots of problems holding on to extra belly fat, holding on to extra weight. They're not feeling so great. They're finding that they're eating healthily and they're exercising and they're still not having any results. So intermittent fasting can really help with your symptoms and creating more hormonal balance. Has lots of advantages. Because we can create a lot of struggle around food. If we're struggling to lose weight, we're struggling with that belly fat, we're looking at other diets and we're following someone else's diet and maybe talking to your friends about it and what they're doing and following someone else's diet. So that's not really the best answer. It's not really the best solution for yourself, because every woman is different. Every woman's metabolism is different. So what works for your friend or what's working for somebody else, and by following someone else's diet, is not necessarily going to work for you, because you're different and you're unique. So you need to create a unique plan for yourself, a unique way of eating. And by doing things like that, by following someone else's diet, we're creating like a denial around food. We can be creating a I can't do attitude. We can be saying I can't eat this or I can't eat that. I'm going to deny myself that and deny myself this, which is not going to be very good in the long term at all. We're not picking up on the signals that our bodies are giving us. And saying, oh, I'm not, you could be having headaches during the day or feeling bloated and not feeling very clear-headed, and in the afternoon you're going to have an energy drop. And because we're so busy in our lives as women, we're really busy. We're going from one, we've got families to look after, we're just so busy doing other things. We're not getting in tune with our own bodies. We're not really listening to our bodies and what them signals that our bodies are telling us. And the food choices that we're making could be causing this fatigue, can be causing the bloating, but because we're so busy, we're just going about our day-to-day lives, and we're creating a denial around food, that we're not paying attention to our bodies, we're not listening, and it can be making us sick and can be causing a denial and causing an imbalance in our bodies, and our hormones are going to be more imbalanced because we're not picking up on the signals that our bodies are giving us. And we're saying, no, you can't have that burger, or I can't have that bag of chips, or I can't have that packet of crisps, or I can't have that chocolate bar. Maybe we're going from Monday to Thursday or Monday to Friday, and we're creating a window of denial, saying, oh, I'm going to just eat this, I'm just going to eat this and that and that, and then at the weekend you're going all out and you're having as much alcohol as you want, or you're having that as much chocolate as you want, and you're just going all out, and then by the end of the weekend you're feeling guilty again. You're thinking, have I really gone overboard? Have I done too much? So then you're going back into denial mode again. By Monday you're cutting things out again, and then the cycle just continues and continues. And we're getting more and more frustrated, and we're feeling more and more stressed out around food, and we're not in control of how we're feeling around food, and it's causing a vicious cycle, and it's going on and on and on. And you're saying, okay, so it's all about getting in tune with what your body's thinking. It's just about just stopping and thinking, okay, what am I feeling? Maybe you can create a journal and write it all down. How are you feeling every day? What have I eaten to make me feel like that? Try and make better food choices. Try and eat more vegetables. Create more healthy food choices, and stop saying that you can't have this and you can't have that. And by saying to yourself, I can have that. I can have that burger if I want. I can have that chocolate bar if I want. But you're just not choosing to have it. you're not having that. You're saying, no, I'm not going to have that because it's going to make me feel fatigued. It's going to cause my skin to break out. It's going to cause me to have an imbalance in my hormones. It's going to make me moody. It's going to make me that I can't sleep well at night. If you're making better food choices, you're going to empower yourself to be more powerful around food and say, okay, I can have that, but I'm just not going to eat it because I know it's going to make me feel good. I know it's worked for me. It works for me. You know, I can go somewhere and I can just say, I'm not going to eat that. I'll look at a chocolate bar and say, yeah, that's great, but I'm not going to have it because I'm not going to feel good by eating that. So it's just all trial and error by setting yourself some boundaries and seeing how you feel on a certain food and then making good choices. And this will change over time. The more you do it, the more you learn by your mistakes, the more you learn by what you've done. It will start making changes. How you're doing things, how you're eating, your sleeping patterns, and the way that you're feeling. You will be more in control of your body, be more in tune with how you're feeling, and you'll start making better choices and you'll feel much better. And yeah, you can create what works for you and make better decisions around food. So it's all about making better choices and not falling off that bandwagon, not denying yourself and saying, yeah, I can, but I'm just not going to have it. I've spoken to quite a lot of ladies that have just taken bread out of the diet for an example. Taken the bread out for 2 weeks, they've not eaten bread, and then they've started eating the normal sandwiches that they've usually eaten, the normal bread, and then they've noticed that it's not making them feel good and it's making them feel bloated, and they hadn't noticed that before because they weren't paying attention to how it was feeling. They just thought, oh yeah, I feel a bit bloated after I've eaten that sandwich, but not really thought much about it and just carried on. So if you take some of the, like something like cow's milk, another lady was drinking cow's milk and she was putting it on a cereal every day, and she was eating it putting it in a tea, and she just took that cow's milk out and swapped it for some nut milk or some coconut milk. And then I advised her to test that out for a couple of weeks and then introduce it back again and then see how it made her feel. And she just didn't like it at all. The way it was making her feel sleepy, and it was causing her a bit of discomfort in her digestion, and so she just carried on with the nut milk. She actually preferred it in the end. She prefers to drink that now and not have the cow's milk anymore. So it's just identifying some of those foods and creating better choices, and it makes such a big difference. And you create a better relationship with yourself. You're creating a better relationship with food, and you're gonna increase the way you feel about yourself. You're gonna have more positive feelings from yourself because you're gonna feel better. So if you'd like to find out more information about my intermittent fasting course, I've got a course starting in September. If you'd like some more details about that, I am thinking about opening a course in August as well. So if you do have interest in starting a course in August, then please let me know and I'll open up a course in August. But I was trying to avoid opening a course during the summer months. So a lot of people will be concentrating on going on holiday. But I will open up an August course as well if I get quite a lot of people interested. But there's definitely going to be a course starting in September. I'll put the details below. You can go to my page to read all the details about it. I've got a Facebook group as well if you want to come along. I've got a Facebook group for women over the age of 40. Please come along and join. I'd love to get to know you better. So thanks for watching my video. Please like it, please subscribe, and share it with your friends, and I'll see you again in the next video. So take care. Bye for now.